What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another Bitcoin Top 10 past 24 hours for May 25th. As always, links will be in the description, as well as 10% off crypto displays and a link to my coin tree with everything else over there. Let's jump into number 10. We got all this green mining nonsense, just a BS way to cut out home miners by making non-green certified mining illegal and make it exclusive to the big guys. F that. Yeah, that's all the okay, so it's just exactly the same as the title. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking the other day when I saw it. Yeah, he can sell solar panels to Bitcoin. I saw 250 watt solar panels for like $50. So that's kind of interesting. You can get like spend 200 bucks and then have 1,000 watts to run like an ASIC or something. So that's really interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting that he's like trying to make this committee or whatever council, the Bitcoin Mining Council. Let's see what number 9 we got. Stop the conspiracy theory. The Bitcoin Mining Council is a publicity stunt to address environmental concerns. All right, what do we got? Basically, it's anti-FUD. Doesn't support centralization because nodes quarantine decentralization, and is ultimately no different to some mining pools saying they're using green energy, which is something that should be encouraged to silence the press BS and make Bitcoin more appealing to the concerned public. Climate change and green energy usage is a big deal, and if the public thinks it's a dirty coal coin, that's going to hamper adoption massively, like it or not. The idea that this would cause two different Bitcoins, one that's green and one that isn't, and therefore is worth less, is at this point a weird conspiracy theory. There's ways to address that, like making Bitcoin more anonymous and less trackable, which should happen anyway. Taproot already does that to an extent. Basically, if there's issues arising in the future, we can rightfully criticize them, but so far this is just good for publicity, and freaking out over it seems weird. Bitcoin getting centralized because of this is FUD. Yeah, no, but what he's saying, it's a dirty coal coin, and like we can already show that the banks use more like non-renewable energies and stuff, and actually just more power in general than Bitcoin does. They're an inefficient system that is highly corrupt and just creating this mass inflation that just does not help. And Bitcoin, like it's literally like freedom money. You can use it without permission from anyone and transact anywhere without like anybody saying anything. Like you run a full node and like do whatever you want. Like and the power usage of Bitcoin is so much less than the banks. Like if people really knew, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like I just can't wait to see how the next 20, 50 years go. Number 8, we got Dear Green Mining Council. Last time someone tried to make a better Bitcoin was Bitcoin Cash. Go fork yourself and see what happens. No centralized mining regulation. Home miners forever. Open pools forever. No green mining certified tax. No Rabbi blessing fees for kosher mining. So yeah, let's go check out it's Teespring, my store, because I do have the go fork yourself stuff there. But let's go ahead and check out. So yeah, it's just basically exactly the same as stated. They moved that store, it looks like. Okay, so I'll have to check that out later. I think Teespring's doing something else. They're moving to like Spring something. I don't know. So they're changing their URLs and stuff. Number 7, the energy narrative is looking more and more like a power play against Bitcoin. Imagine if someone measured the amount of energy everyone on the planet used to surf Reddit, then equated that with the amount of pollution generated by energy companies in order to service that habit, then decided that it's the users of Reddit who are at fault for the pollution. That's the argument being used against Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining today. Michael Saylor and Elon Musk are showing support for the creation of a council to regulate the energy usage around crypto mining. Before thinking this is a good idea, keep in mind that imposing licensing Who can and cannot mine to secure a system no one owns was built to be decentralized and placed into the hands of everyone and allow people to earn money with minimal upfront investment and almost no labor. Completely undermines all the benefits of such a system and makes the network more vulnerable to manipulation by private interests. All of this backed on the pretense of a study that was not peer reviewed and relies on poor logic that would otherwise point the finger at energy producers for the creation of pollution, not users. So it seems that this may have been a ploy to centralize authority over the cryptocurrency by billionaires all along. As to whether they can convince people that this council needs to exist and can enforce who can and cannot participate, it remains to be seen. But don't think for a second any of this was about saving the planet. It was always about money and maintaining control over it. What happens if this narrative successfully convinces the population at large that mining ought to be licensed and those licenses are priced way above the heads of any typical user? This is a tried and true method of how private cartels have already extorted control in other industries for centuries past. The entire point of Bitcoin was to disempower oligarchy in the way of Occupy Wall Street. The only way Bitcoin fails in this task is if its participants allow it to fail. So yeah, man, that's why I love Bitcoin. Like, you really don't have to have like any say from anybody. It's permissionless. Use it how you want it, when you want it, however you want. Like, all right, number 6. This is gold. Tesla car plants and charging stations should publish their energy mix. Oh, Peter McCormick, amazing tweet. Yep, there you go. I wish it was embedded, but that's cool. But yes, that's kind of interesting. Number 5, we got a 1999 Forbes article lambasting the use of computers because they use too much energy. Things have not changed much today. Bitcoin is the target. It's just a Forbes.com article there. Yeah, everything seems to be a waste if you don't understand it at all. Yep, stupidity is proven hard to cure. Yeah. Ignorance, really. Number 4? Dirty energy Bitcoin is just Wall Street's new way to slow Bitcoin's dominance since only criminals use Bitcoin stopped working. Same as the title. Alright. Hilarious when anybody with a petrodollar savings account says Bitcoin uses dollar energy. Yep. That's petrodollar. Yeah, the fiat, like, it's all oil and, like, debt-backed and stuff. Number 3, I'll bet my BTC that Elon is going to announce Tesla mining this year. It's just too perfect for him not to. Crypto is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity upending one of the planet's core industries, rooted in finance, tech, electricity, and now a huge environmental focus because everything Elon does, these tweets are him gearing up the shareholders. So that could actually be a really interesting point. I don't know why he needs like a mining council and all that for it, but yeah, he might be either, I don't know if it's going to be actually Tesla mining. He might start up a new I don't know what he'll call it. He'll probably make some funny name for his mining company, and then he'll probably use some of the solar and battery backup stuff that he has going for him for that. So that could be interesting. If that does IPO somewhere, that'd probably be something to invest in. Number 2, leaked video from the Bitcoin Mining Council meeting 5/23/21. Oh, okay, what do we got here? Some nice parody. I had like 20% of my video cut yesterday. I'm sure this is gonna get cut out too. Elon Musk. Let's go ahead and cut that out. Yeah, I had like 20% of my video cut out for copyright claims yesterday, even though it was all parody and I was talking over all of it and whatever. Whatever, YouTube. Number 1. I'm now seeing the trend of the new investors making Elon Musk some kind of ruler of Bitcoin. If you're investing in Bitcoin because of Elon Musk's tweets, sadly, you're now diverted from the true purpose of Bitcoin to liberate people out from individuals, institutions, and governmental control. You just make yourself a slave of Elon Musk's tweets, and that's sad. Maybe stop talking about him. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. I mean, this whole thing has been about Elon Musk and the Mining Council today. But I mean, it's interesting. We'll see where it goes. Bitcoin's looking pretty good. Seem like we're holding support. We'll see where that goes. That's it for our Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours for today. I am beta testing crypto plugin on my Anarchy server with Dogecoin currently. Everything seems to be working except I need to fix address creation for new players. So if you are playing or you want to play today, tonight, message me. I could set you up an address manually with your UUID. You'd be good to go. But otherwise, I should have the code ready to go tonight at some point. I just gotta fix it. It was just a little issue there. Yeah, that's about it. Peace, love, and hodl.